Bass has got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Outside Brantley. Shoots it. And again, it's Boston converted.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Now here's Wiggins. 23 points for him the last game again.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Here's Levine. And Boston with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner dishes to Smart. They double him with Wiggins. Smart passes to Bass. Count the bucket. Bass has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Now Bradley. Smart kicks to Bass. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics as they end the second quarter on a 20-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
For the Timberwolves, they've really struggled against Bradley.
He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Garnett. Ricky Rubio is out there with Levine. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Bekovic in the center position. And it's Rubio penetrating. Passes it to Levine. He feeds it to Wiggins. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound Boston.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Here's Crowder. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from the...
Oh, look out, man!
Oh, rim is shaken.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Levine. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger passes to Crowder. Off target from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Wiggins, and the layup is good. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Thomas got 5.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
You know, I just love Kelly Olynyk's great skill level. He can handle and shoot the ball beyond the arc, but also a polished low post scorer inside, so you can run offense through him, and that's really a great dynamic for his team.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Payne comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Martin subbed in for Ricky Rubio. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Fourth spot held down by Kevin Martin.
Yeah, this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's an automatic three-point play.
And you know what, Steve, even if some calls go against them, you know, as a coach, you can accept it because when the calls go their way, they're automatic. Cash money at the stripe, ATM time, so it more than makes up for the charge calls they might get whistled for.
Passes shot, good.
And Olynyk, you look at him, he doesn't give you the impression of being the most athletic guy, but he does move well for a big guy, and his touch is exquisite around the basket. Whether shooting the hook or flipping it in with the finger roll, he finds a way to get it up and down. You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Levine, guarded by Bradley. Kevin Martin on the wing. Will it go? Evan Turner grabs the board. Turner's got his third rebound tonight. And Steve, for Olynyk, more an offensive player. Defense, something he's got to work on.
Yeah, he was foul prone last season, but I like his motor. Did better than expected on the boards. You know, he doesn't have a great wingspan, so he's not a shot blocker, but I think as he gets stronger, he can be a solid team defender.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Minnesota making a switch here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. Garnett comes in for Payne. Wiggins is checked in for Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Levine. Smart misses. Wiggins dishes to Garnett. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
See how he used the rim to protect the...
Timberwolves trailed by 15. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder out there with Thomas. And it's Jerebko in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Wiggins. Second chance shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Boy, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. He kicks it to Jerebko. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Rebound, Minnesota. Pekovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rubio with it. Now Thomas defending. Expanding his range. Timberwolves keep it alive. Celtics leading by 14. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Rubio. And he lobs it up. And that one's good. Wiggins. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Rubio against Thomas. Pass to Olynyk. And he goes in for the jump. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga was a point guard for the majority of his high school career before a growth spurt shot him up to 7 feet tall. You can see the result of playing point guard for so long. He's a big man with shooting and ball handling skills of a much smaller player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Thomas goes in. The feed to Olynyk. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And Olynyk, growing up in a basketball family, his father, a coach. At the collegiate level, also coached his own kids. His mother, a longtime referee. So Kelly's instincts and understanding of the game certainly have benefited from that wealth of knowledge growing up.
And Olynyk in his final season at Gonzaga, leading Division I basketball, Clark, and player efficiency rating.
Well, we know the analytics guys are going to love this, but he shot 63% from the field, Kevin, even shooting a number of shots from the perimeter. And the survey of NBA GMs ranked him the top steal of the draft, and I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, he's a big guy that's mobile, skilled, with tremendous upside.
Celtics leading by 15. Bradley kicks to Bass. Zeller setting the pick for Bass. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bradley off the drive. A nice shot by Zeller.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
There's a screen. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Bradley kicks to Bass. Here's Turner. A 3-ball. There's the bucket. Good.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Levine, good. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Bradley kicks to Smart. Lets a floater go. Here's Dieng. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Martin wide open. He fires. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but there just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.